altogether is 50 knot, and one knot has 6 degree of freedom. So 6 times 50, so 300. So the size of K matrix for this structure is about 300 by 300. You can imagine that if you try to inverse, I don't think that you can handle this problem. That's why we need to use software to handle this problem. Okay, so it just take about 1 second only, very fast. Then you can get the result. You see that you can get the result here. The result for axial force diagram is very crowded. The shear force diagram about Y, shear in Z. You got all result for 6 degree of freedom, MX, MY, MZ, and also the deformed shape and so on. Okay, next what I'm going to show you is about the beta angle. Let me show the solid view for this structure first, so that you can see the orientation of the section, the original orientation of the section. Go to right mouse, go to structure diagram, go to full section, and then click OK. You see here, you can use your middle button from your mouse to zoom and also to move using this pen zoom icon. You see that. So this is the orientation of the column and orientation of the beam and also the link members. So suppose that you want to change the orientation of this column to 45 degrees. Let's say we assume that the original one here, the one that you see here, let's assume that this one is at 0 degrees of beta angle. So if you want to change the beta angle, you need to select the member. Let's say probably after you discuss with the architect or with the CNS and so on, let's say you are requested to change the orientation of this member. Let's say this column. Okay, then double click on this. Here is the place how to change the beta. Change beta. Let's say you want to change it to 45 degrees. So just type 45 and then click OK. Then click yes. You see that here. This one is the original orientation of the column. Just for comparison. So after you change the beta angle for this member, the orientation of the cross section look like this. So you can see the different, the effect of beta angle. Same for the beam, you can do. You do it accordingly. Okay. So that's the importance of beta angle. Okay. So once you edit the structure, like this, let's say you delete or you change the orientation, whatever, as long as you edit the structure, all the result gone. You see that? We don't have result yet here. Before this we have result, but once you edit the structure, the result gone from the database. What you need to do, you need to reanalyze again to get the result, which is correct, because it's give effect to the result when you change the structure. Okay, so that's the reason why the previous result should be removed from the database. So the Staadpro need to refresh the result due to these changes. Okay, so you need to reanalyze again. Analyze, run analysis, save. Okay, we don't have error. Then you can get the result here. Okay, and if you want to go back to the original diagram, just go to this one, display full structure. Okay, and if you want to see the 3D rendered view, which is a good view for you to see, just click this icon, 3D rendered view, and you can zoom this structure. Okay, you can zoom this structure. You can close this window, zoom this structure using your middle button of your mouse, and of course you can rotate. You can go inside the building. You can see from bottom, from top, from any angle you like. Okay, so that you can check, you can confirm about the member that you put or you arrange. Okay, and also from here you can delete the structure easily, because you can get the structure from all direction. Okay, so this one we call it 3D rendered view. Okay, if you want to go back to the original structure, just click any button on your left side here, let's say general button, whatever. It will go back to the original structure. Okay, let's say next I'm going to show you how to prepare a report from Staadpro. So let's say you want to have this structure in your report, to be embedded in your report. Of course, you need to take picture of this diagram. Use this camera. Take picture. Use this camera. So this one, picture number 1. So let's say you want to have a shear force diagram, bending moment diagram, but I suggest that if you want to see the bending moment diagram, shear force diagram clearly, better you show wireframe view instead of a solid view like this. So before you plot shear force bending moment diagram, I suggest that you change your view to wireframe view only. Structure, just none here. You don't need to show a full section. Sometimes you need to show the full section so that you can get or you can check your structure. But normally during modeling, we prefer to show the wireframe view like this. So from here you can plot axial force diagram, and you can change or you can adjust the diagram, because the diagram is too big. Okay, makes better. So if you agree about this diagram for your axial force diagram, just click OK and take a picture. Maybe you want to put this one in your report. Use this camera to take the picture. Okay, then go to shear force diagram, take a picture for this diagram, and then let's say MZ, take a picture for this diagram. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, next what you need to do, go to this icon, report setup icon, click this icon. So under input here, the Staadpro asks you what type of data input that you want to put to put in your report. So there are many entity here, the nodes. Do you think that this one is important to be embedded in the report? I don't think so. Okay, so if you click this one, you bring to the right side, meaning that the Staadpro will show the X, Y, Z coordinate of all nodes of your model. That one is useless, isn't it? It's not important, because in your report probably we want to see the result only, but some input data are important. Just take the important data only. The beam also is not important. The line is not important. Which node connect to which node for this line is not important. Okay, for section also probably not important. But if you think the section is important, just bring to the right side. And then same for the material, bring to the right side. The support probably is important, bring to the right side. The load, the primary load, okay, the combination load, and so on. If you think, you just bring to the right side. And that is the data under input. And then next, under output, you can have all these things. But if you select all these things, you bring to the right side, meaning that you are going to put in your report. Your report become very thick with redundant data, okay, which is not very important for your reference. Okay, so just take the important. To me, I just prefer to select the summary. Probably you have many many lines here, beam and column. If you click, let's say for example here, beam and forces, so the Staadpro will show the axial shear bending of each line of your model. I think it's too much, isn't it? So just take the summary. To me, I prefer to take the summary only, the important beam, probably the maximum, the minimum. So bring this one to the right side, and probably you want to see the reaction force. So just select from this list whatever data or result that you want, just bring to the right side. For the displacement, probably maybe you need not displacement summary, the maximum, the minimum displacement only. Okay, that's it under output. And then for the pictures, so just now we have taken 4 photos. Bring everything to the right side. Okay, just click this button. Okay, I think this is the content of your report in order. And based on this one, this become the first information in your report, followed by all this. But if you want to swap, you want to change the order, let's say after the job information, of course this one should be the first line, the first page of your report. Maybe after that you want to see the picture first, this picture one, probably this one, you bring to top using this arrow. You push this command to top. So this is how we arrange the content in your report. So after job information, followed by picture number 1, which is the geometry of the structure. So if you want to have this one come first, just push this one up. If you want to have this one later, you can push it down. So this is how we arrange the sequence of your report. Then of course you can put logo of your company. If you have logo in your folder, just select from the folder, and then you put here, just upload here. There, after that you just click OK, and then click OK, and then go to this icon, print preview report, to see the report. Okay, so this is the logo of SCI, Steel Construction Institute. If you have your logo, the logo will be located adjacent to this logo. You cannot remove this logo. And this is the job information. This is the diagram, the first photo that we take just now. Okay, and this is the first page of your report, and this one is the second page, about section that you use, material that you use, the support condition, the thing that we choose just now, okay, appear in your report here. Okay, so I think that's it for this example. Thank you very much.